welcome to GOA365's English News Bulletin. I'm Maithili and these are the headlines. The FIFA U17 Women's World Cup 2022 kicks off in India tomorrow after its formal inauguration today. A total of 16 international teams will lock horns from October 11 to October 30. Goa to host 16 games. Goan boxer Pushpinder Rathi is assured of medal at National Games after winning the quarter-final bout against a UP boxer. This will be Goa's fourth medal. Government to introduce new laws, more infra as Road Safety Week kicks off. Laws include ones to crack down on drunk driving and 24/7 surveillance before the year end. And now for the news in detail. New laws and infra headed Goa's way as road safety comes to the fore. Transport Minister Municipal Gudino informed that new laws to check drunk driving and 24/7 surveillance will come into force before the year end.
Goa has seen some of the most gruesome road deaths in the past few months. CCTV cameras and drives that were pushed for to check road safety did very little to abate the issue. Gudino has promised CCTV surveillance on all roads to catch vehicles flouting road rules. While this was the purpose of the cameras installed months ago, locals are hopeful that the new infra will offer some security.
We are already working out. I have told Secretary and my director, they say it will take about 2 months with private participation, public-private participation. I am going to have cameras everywhere because let us make things more easier. It is recorded how fast you drive, how recklessly you go.
The Transport Minister was rather unapologetic during his Road Safety Week speech, pulling up both locals and tourists for flouting laws. The minister, who did away with challan targets within the first month of his term, says that while it was done for a good cause, it was only looked at as a license to drive recklessly. Gudino was also heard asking whether Indians who drive on foreign roads would dare to break road laws there, in the same way they do in Goa. Listen.
My own RTO inspectors who are there, my own RTO staff, I remember when I took over, they had a very stiff target of challenging the people. I thought it was too harsh. At that time, I did away with that practice of giving targets because compulsorily they have to fine people. Now, people think it's a license for letting loose recklessness on the road, unmindful of they themselves getting hurt and hurting others, sometimes getting maimed. I cannot allow this anymore. I was just telling my director and I'm telling my secretary, straight away pass the order, give them targets, each one of them in respective area. Tell me one thing when I'm saying this, the same Goans, the same tourists, they may be from elsewhere in the country. When they go to Dubai, I'll just name one place, when they go abroad, do they not follow the rules? Goa is something where you should break every rule because somebody knows somebody, you're well connected, or there are 15 lakh population, you can walk in the secretariat, meet the minister, pick a phone and speak. Maka dollo, I have been caught, Master Sang. This is the common refrain. I have Lions here, I have Rotarians here, I have students here. You have to be truly ambassadors of goodwill to make change in the thinking of citizens among your young friends. That don't drive rashly, don't ride rashly. That should be your mantra as far as your life is concerned. How is it that you are able to follow it elsewhere and not on our own roads?
The government will also be implementing a new norm wherein the onus of ensuring that customers do not resort to drunken driving will be on the bars and restaurants serving liquor. Transport Minister Municipal Gudino said that taxis will be stationed near prominent hotels and restaurants so that inebriated guests can take a taxi home. Put him in a taxi and send him, Municipal said. They can collect the car the next day, he added. Only those guests who are not drunk should be allowed to drive, Municipal said.
I will also liaison, I'm telling my transport department to liaison with the bars and restaurants where maximum footfall is there, people go. Somebody who is drunk, it is going to be also their responsibility. Don't send him driving in his own car, put him in a taxi and send him. This is a new norm in Goa for the safety of people, what we have introduced. Then what do? Park your car there, take a cab and go home. And next day you come and collect it. Okay, transport is very costly in Goa as it is said. But I think when Goa Miles was there, people were reasonably happy. It was cheap for the people.
Amar Shavaria for GOA365 from Panjim.
The municipal garden in Baina is in a very bad state. There are no benches to sit down and the children's play area is a mess. The allegation by locals is that the municipality promises to fix the garden every time, but nothing gets done.
बायणा जे गार्डन आहे फाटले कितलीशीं वर्सां हे MMC मेंटेनन्स करतले रिनोवेशन करतले म्हणून उतार जात पूण हांगा रिनोवेशनाच्या नांवार अजून मेरेन कांय जायना. फाटल्यान पळोवंक शकता तुमी की जे भुरग्यांक खेळपाचे जे आयटम्स आहात ते खंय तरी आयज मेंटेन केल्ले ना आनी तशेंच पळोवपाक गेल्यार हांगा सगळे कडेन झाडां वाडल्यात. तशें बसपाक जे जितके बेंचीस आसले तेंची एकदम वायट परिस्थिती आहात. हांगा भुरगे खेळपाक येता. तशेंच वर्सांचे वर्स हांगा वेरियस प्रोग्राम्स चालू आहात जशें की गणेश चतुर्थी जाता जावं वेरियस टोर्नामेंट जातात जावं मिटिंग्स जातात. पूण पळोवपाक गेल्यार हे जे गार्डन हे दुर्लक्षीत केल्लें आहा. हांगासले लोकल कावन्सिलर म्हणटात की जायते आमी प्रयत्न केला पूण तांकां जाय तसो सपोर्ट मेळना. त्या खातीरूच हे गार्डन पेंडींग उरलेलें आसा. आतां तेंचें म्हणणें आहा की हे खंय तरी गार्डन ते बेगीनच्या बेगीन रिनोवेट करतले थ्रू GSIDC जावं मुन्सिपालिटी थ्रू ते रिनोवेट करतले. जायते CSR लोक करपाक फुडें सरले पूण कांय कारणा खातीर ते CSRूय जे हांगा डेव्हलपमेंट जावपाक आसले ते जावंक ना. पळोवया जात हेच्या फुडें जातलें काय ना तें.
2 फावटी इलेक्ट जाला हांव. मॅनिफेस्टोचेर हांव गार्डन डेव्हलप करतलो म्हणून डेव्हलप करून पावूंक ना. कित्याक जेन्ना पयले फावट जेन्ना हें जालो पळय तेन्ना हांवें एक प्रायवेट एजन्सीक दिलेले, प्रायवेट कॉर्पोरेशनाक दिलेले, एक कॉर्पोरेटीव एजन्सीक दिलेले. तेणी करूंक ना. 3 वर्सां म्हाका बेसीस लटकयलो. सेकेंडली मागीर ती आमी परत रेजोल्युशन घेतलें आनी थ्रू एनी गव्हर्मेंट एजन्सीज करपाक लायले. सो MP लेट फंड विनय भाई तेंडुलकर म्हाका खूब हेल्प केलो तेच्या अंडर करपाचें म्हणून. फूल प्रपोजल वीथ ड्रॉइंग्स आमी कलेक्टराक धाडलो. ते धाडल्या उपरांत थंय अशें लास्टाक सगळे प्रोसिजर फायल फॉलोअप केल्या पूण अशें प्रपोजल वॉज रिजेक्टेड कित्याक लागून की ऑलरेडी एक्झिस्टींग जे आहा पळय गार्डन ते डेव्हलप करपाक MP लेट फंड यूज करूंक गावना. MP लेट फंड फक्त ते न्यू प्रोजेक्ट समज आहा तेकाच करूंक गावता. सो आयज खंयसर तरी गव्हर्मेंट म्हाका GSIDC वायस चेअरमॅन केल्लो आसा. तेणून आमदाराक कॉन्फिडंटान घेवन आमी एक म्युनिसिपालिटीक प्रपोजल दिल्लेलें आसा की थ्रू आमी GSIDC ट्राय करता म्हणून. आनी ऑलरेडी लेटर म्युनिसिपालिटीक केल्लेलें आसा आनी म्युनिसिपालिटीन समज डिसिजन घेतलें जाल्यार आमी तूं ट्राय करतले की GSIDC करपाक. पूण म्हाजो एक हें आहा आयज थंय नाल्यार आनी खंय तरी गव्हर्मेंट एजन्सी करपाचो म्हाजो प्रयत्न चालू आसा.
गार्डनान कितें अशें करपाची तुमकां अशी इच्छा आहा?
समज बरे भशेन समज चल्लें आयज जे आमी वयता थ्रू GSIDC समज करून गेले जाल्यार खरोखर गार्डन इतलें बरें जातलें. हायटेक गार्डन जातलें. वास्कोन गार्डन ना पळय तशें गार्डन जातलें. त्या गार्डनान जे इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बी आहा पळय लायटीचे बी लायट्स बी आहा पळय ते सगळे आमी सोलर करपाक थरयला. ज्या कारणान आमकां एक्सपेन्स सुद्दां वेर कमी जातलो. भितर जे इक्विपमेंट आसतले स्पेशली जे एक्सरसायज आसता पळय आनी पळय ते मशिनरीज एक्सरसायज जिमान बी तुमी पळय हायड्रॉलीक आसता पूण खंयसर तरी नॉन हायड्रॉलीक बेश्टे सिंपल वे एक्सरसायज करपाचे ओल्ड एजाक यूज जातले ते टायप आमी इन्स्टॉल करपाचे.
हो गार्डन एक टायमार बरो आहलोलो सारको बेस्ट आहलोलो आनी हिंगा जायते एक्टिविटी म्हणजे प्रोग्राम्स जाता. गणेश चतुर्थी जाता आनी हिंगा जायते आमचे हिंगाचे लोक हिंगा छोटा बाजार म्हणटात, हिंगा धाकला बाजार म्हणटा. हिंगा जायते लोक येवन एक आमचो हिंगा हा पळय एक गार्डन टायप करून अगर एक क्लिनिंग करून ही झाडां आख्खी वाडलेली आसा आनी इतले बरे प्रोग्राम्स जावन हिंगा कांयच मेंटेनन्स ना टोटल. आमी मागता की हिंगा एक हा तो एक मातसो प्लेस आहा तो बरो करून क्लीन करून एक नीट करून दवरीत जाल्यार सांजचे कोणते बीन एक सोफा घालून ते झुला बिला सगळे टोटली स्क्रॅप जालेला. कांयच तेंची मेंटेनन्स ना कांय ना सगळे काबार जालेला. की आमी मागता की आमी हिंगाचे बायणाचेच आमी की एक बरें ब्युटिफिकेशन करून बरें क्लीन करून थोडे लोकांक हिंगा कोण जाणटे बिणटे कोण एक सोफा घालून बसून आनी बरें इतले बरो बेस्ट प्रोग्राम जाता हिंगा. वर्सान एक फावटी दोन प्रोग्राम जाता. तेका लागून आमी सगळे मागता की जाता इतले बेगीन मातशें कितें हेजेर मातशें लक्ष घालचें.
गोवा हिरू महाले वास्कोच्यान.
We'll take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. There are several issues which do not get noticed by the elected representatives but always comes to the notice before media. After the media starts highlighting the issue, then the government becomes serious. After GOA365's news made an impact, the government has now started repair works of Culvert at Devgi-Sharao after 2 months.
Sharao, an island that is part of my constituency, is lagging behind as far as development goes. Elected representatives don't seem affected by the pathetic condition of roads as stray cattle and potholes plague the villages. On Wednesday, GOA365 had highlighted the dilapidated condition of a culvert at Devgi-Sharao. Locals had expressed their angst as the government took over 2 months to put a small culvert in place. People have accused the PWD of working at snail's pace, and it seems as though the PWD is proving them right. There seems to be a lack of coordination between the Water and Road Division of the PWD. The Water Division is responsible for dug-up roads in Sharao. Few chambers were filled up in Poira after taking cognizance of our news. In another area, a broken water pipeline has become the source of unchecked water wastage. Watch. Jawahar Bharave for GOA365 from Maye.
The Ponda Municipal Council receives 6.5 tons of wet garbage per day. However, the garbage treatment plant has the capacity to treat only 1.5 per ton per day, underlining the fact that this needs to be upgraded as garbage is sent to the Saligaon plant for treatment. Now, finally, the government is planning to increase the plant capacity to 10 tons per day and then further to 20 tons considering the future requirement. Waste Management Minister Antanasio Babush Monserrat said.
Minister was speaking during his visit to Ponda Municipality's waste disposal site at Keria in Ponda, along with local MLA Ravi Naik, PMC Chairperson Ritesh Naik and officials of various departments. The present waste disposal plant is having capacity to treat 1.5 ton wet garbage, while on an average around 6.5 ton wet garbage is generated every day, with around 5 ton is sent to Saligaon treatment plant. Moreover, PMC's garbage plant treats waste from neighboring village panchayats.
6.5 tons per day wet garbage. So out of that, what they are treating is around 1.5 tons. Now there is a proposal which is and the rest is going to Saligaon. That was the first step. Now they are increasing that they'll get approval. Like we also said for 10 tons, and which will be annexed for another 10 tons in the future. So they just started speeding period. Compared to others, I am saying they are doing much better than compared to even better municipalities like Margao and Municipal. They have given them incentives basically to because they have set up the plant in Putti in the Panchayat. So their garbage also they are collecting. They are helping the Panchayat. The view of that Panchayat has given them the land. Okay. And this plant basically should be upgraded. Now they have already moved the proposal to DMA. So it will be 10 tons. At present, at least there is no problem. It will be 10 tons and then which can be added to another 10 tons.
Krishna Naik for GOA365 from Ponda.
We'll take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. The FIFA U17 Women's World Cup 2022 is all set to kick off in India on October 11, was inaugurated today. From October 11 to October 30, a total of 16 international teams will lock horns. A total of 32 games will be played during the occasions across 3 venues in Bhubaneswar, Navi Mumbai and Goa.
I request everyone to kindly join them with this kickoff World Cup from tomorrow till 30th of October at Bhubaneswar.
Goa will host 16 games including 2 semi-finals. Goa's Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium can accommodate up to 19,000 spectators and is one of the 3 venues for the FIFA U17 Women's World Cup 2022 in India. The Fatorda Stadium will host first ever hybrid football pitch for the World Cup. The hybrid pitch will allow the stadium to host several games on one pitch safely.
देशात सगळ्यात पहिली इंटरनॅशनल मॅच गोंयांत जाल्ली 1923 ब्रिटीश वर्सीस पोर्तुगाल 1923 गोंय होस्ट करपी फुटबॉल आसा आणि म्हणून तर गेली कितलीशीच वर्सां फुटबॉल म्हटलो काय गोंयांतलो गांवांतलो तरणाटो चलो आसो किंवा चली आसूं ते फुटबॉल खेळपाक सातत्यात फुडें आसता आणि म्हणून जेन्ना फिफा अंडर-17 ऑर्गनायज करपाचें जालें तेन्ना ऑनरेबल प्रायम मिनिस्टर नरेंद्र मोदीजी हांच्या लिडरशिपीच्या सकयल अनुरागजी ठाकूर हाका सगळ्यात पयली याद आयली ती गोंयाची आयली. येस आमी हेच होस्ट करपा खातीर आमी सगळे स्पोर्ट्स डिपार्टमेंटाच्या सयत गोंयचे तरणाटे नॅशनल गेम होस्ट करपा खातीर तयार आसा आणि म्हणून तर म्हणजे फिफा होस्ट केल्या उपरांत फुडल्यो नॅशनल गेम होस्ट करी पर्यंत गोंयांत एक स्पोर्ट्स फिवर तयार जातलो. गोंयचे तरणाटे फिट उरपा खातीर म्हाका दिसता आमी सगळे जाण सातत्यात ग्रावंडार आसतले.
आज गोंय अभिमानान आणि प्राऊडली अनाउन्स करता की ज्या वेळाचेर अंडर-17 वुमन्स वर्ल्ड कप इंडियान भितर होस्ट करपाची निमंत्रण आमकां आयले त्या वेळाचेर आदरणीय पंतप्रधान नरेंद्रजी मोदी आणि त्याचप्रमाणे आदरणीय युनियन स्पोर्ट्स मिनिस्टर अनुरागजी ठाकूर यांनी गोंय राज्याचे नाव पहिल्या वठाचेर घेतले आणि एकंदरीत 32 मॅची पैकी 16 ज्यो मॅचेस ज्यो आसात त्या याच फातोर्डेच्या पंडित जवाहरलाल नेहरू स्टेडियमाचेर 11 ते 30 ऑक्टोबर पर्यंत तुमच्या सगळ्याच्या तिस्तेमेतान सुरू जावपाचे आसा. गोंय हे राज्य फक्त गेली कित्येक वर्सां रिकॉर्ड ब्रेक ऑफ टायमान भितर इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर डेव्हलप करून आज वेगळे वेगळे गेम्स होस्ट करपा खातीर माहीर आसा आणि तातूंत भितरलेच आजचो अंडर-17 वुमन्स वर्ल्ड कप हो आज एक माइलस्टोन आमी घातिल्लो आसा आणि हेजे विटनेस हेजे गवाय जावन आसात तुमी सगळे जाणीन हो आख्खो स्टेडियम आज भरिल्लो आसा. गोंय सरकाराचेर तुमचो विश्वास आसा आणि म्हणूनच येदो व्हडलो हो कार्यक्रम आज सुरवात जाता.
Shamchari for GOA365 from Bambolim.
Goa is assured of medal in boxing at national games after Goan boxer Pushpinder Rathi won his quarter-final bout against Uttar Pradesh Gagandeep by 5-0. He is now in the semis where he will fight against a Mizo boxer on Tuesday for the gold.
Rathi won his previous 3 rounds bout against Dharampal from Himachal Pradesh. Goa had 3 spots in this edition of the games. Ashok Patil bowed out in the quarterfinals and Priti Chavan lost in the preliminary round. The Rathi's victory in quarters will now take overall medal tally up to 4.
Vikram Tokas from Delhi, Judge 1, Sajid Paul from Uttarakhand, Judge 2, Sajid K. George from Kerala, Judge 3, Tenzin from Arunachal Pradesh, Judge 4, Wazir bin Kutub from Assam, Judge 5, T. Suresh from Tamil Nadu.
Bureau Report GOA365.
Wet start to FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup. Heavy rains and possible lightning will put a slight damper on matches scheduled for the 11th. A yellow alert warning has been issued for Goa on Tuesday.
Moisture-bearing clouds dominating our skies aren't expected to clear up anytime soon. The sun may make a brief entrance on Tuesday, but it is more likely that we'll be seeing an incessant but light drizzle through the day. Parts of North Goa will be the most affected by rain. Still, it is best for all those with plans to step out tomorrow to carry a long rainwear. Temperatures will hover around the mid-20s. The maximum will perhaps touch 29 degrees Celsius, while lows will drop to 24 degrees Celsius. There are no other weather or boat owner warnings issued. Thunderstorm is forecast on 11th, light rain to continue until 14th. Maximum and minimum temperatures on Tuesday, 29 degrees Celsius and 24 degrees Celsius respectively. No warnings issued for boat owners. Bureau Report GOA365 with inputs from IMD.
With that, we have come to the end of this news bulletin. For more news and updates, log on to our website www.goa365.tv. Take care, stay safe and keep watching GOA365.